Hey, everybody, we're back with Power Up with Pride 2026. And I've just received word that we are ready to rock. So, without further ado, I'm going to pass it over to It's Paige for the run of Fallout Trilogy. Paige, take it away.
Alrighty, yes, hello, I'm It's Page, and this is the Fallout Trilogy. So, you may be wondering, well, Fallout Trilogy? There's more than 3 Fallout games. Yes, there are. This is basically just Anthology, if you've ever seen Anthology, minus New Vegas and 4, sadly, because I've not learned. Well, I'm learning New Vegas and 4. They're just really hard. But, yeah, so this is Fallout 1, 2, and 3. The best games in the series, minus 3. But yes. So we're gonna start thing. Host, please, could I know the name of the character if you have
Will
that?
do. Give me just a moment.
Time does start when we load into the game, so I will say when.
So, it looks like our winning name is Go Birds. It's capital G, lowercase o, space, capital B, lowercase, rest of birds.
Oh, my... oh, okay. Apparently I can. Okay, it's fine. Fallout one's being weird, but it's fine. Right. Yep, there we go. There it is. All right. So time starts in. We have a preload thing here. So time starts. Throw. I'm tired. 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck.
Okay, so Fallout 1. If you've never seen Fallout 1, if you've never played the original Fallout games, this is how they started. They didn't start like Bethesda games, they started like this. Pretty much just top down, turn based RPGs. However, screw the word turn based because we spam A. You may wonder, what does that mean? Well, to enter combat in Fallout 1, you either have to run into an enemy and combat will automatically start, or you can start it manually by pressing A. So if we spam the A key while in combat, we basically get to keep taking our turn, and we basically just we get to keep taking our turn in combat, and that basically just it for some reason like kind of buffers the enemy's turn, and it just gives us our turn back. The best explanation I've ever heard, and thank you Tomato for saying this. It's basically like the kid who played ball games. It's like the kid who you played ball games with growing up who always said it was his turn. That's the best like analogy I've ever heard of it. So, and it is pretty much like that. So, yeah. So we're gonna go over here and we're gonna speak to this guard over here. And we're gonna look to 1, and we're gonna go over here. We're gonna go over to in this corner right here, and we're going to quick save just to be safe because this is a marathon. Because Fault 1 and Fault 2, not just Fault 2, are heavy RNG, and because of that, we want to be very careful. Because you can die, you can either die very easily or mess everything up very easily, very fast. So we want to be careful. So we're going to go over to this computer and set it to, as I like to call, Chernobyl, or causing nuclear meltdown. And we're going to go through here. You'll also see me quick save when I open the door. That's because it skips the door opening animation, which just makes it go faster. And we're going to go over here, and we're going to zero this guy's dialogue. Why that works, we don't entirely know. What I am going to do actually is exit combat, quick save, just because this guy can glitch, and sometimes, even if I combat glitch past him, he can still sometimes attack me. And if he attacks me, these guys down here attack me. So we have to be a bit careful about that. Hopefully he doesn't attack me. He hasn't. Good. However, my health is fine. Ooh, no, don't drop it. My health is fine, but I'm going to up it a little bit just because I don't trust it. Okay, actually, I could have gone through there and I wouldn't died anyway.
So, ostensibly, my understanding of this game is we're supposed to go get some water for our vault so that they don't dehydrate.
Yes. So this game has only really like 2 main missions in the game. There's only like 2 main levels in the game, and that is or 2 main quests, I guess, and that is find the water chip, which you have a limited amount of time to do, or and then when you've done that, it's go and find these supermutants and destroy them. We're not going to go find the water chip because we don't need to. It's pointless. Instead, we're just going to go do the second side quest, basically sequence break the game, go do the second and final side quest, and just deal with all the supermutants in the game, which means we have to blow up their 2 main bases. Well, it's actually three sections of find where they are, destroy their bases, and yeah. Because even though it's like this game is still really long. Like, if you look at like a full game full game video of this on YouTube, they're usually about 11 hours long, because the game is pretty much go to different areas, and every character you meet will kind of slightly continue that story as it goes on. There's also a bunch of side quests in this game. So yeah. Also, the RNG of this is rough. You guys see me enter like enemies and stuff. That is literally because I'm getting to put into, I forget what they're called now. Areas where I get attacked. I forget what they're called, but there's sections where it'll basically like put me in. I'll get encounters. That's it. So I'm getting put into these encounters. Encounters are basically where like enemies are all like I'm being put with enemies that'll attack me. But we're just combat glitching past them. So we've headed to the Mariposa military base, which was that military base we have now destroyed, and we're now going to head to the cathedral, which is the home of the main home of all the supermutants, especially the best character in the Fallout universe, the Master. You've probably heard of him because he's quite notorious for being creepy, very creepy. And so we are going to go and deal with him, but we're going to skip like talking to him, and we're just going to go and arm a nuclear warhead. Oh, no, thank you.
I don't
There you
remember that from I don't remember that from Doctor Who.
It's not that Master, though. That Master is good. Yeah, I mean, Master in Doctor Who is not creepy. He's just nefarious. Oh, hold on. We need to pick this door. No, pick this door. Okay. Pick the door. I was not able to pick the door. I picked the door. Usually we pick her and then we pick the door, but we just pick the door now because it's easier. We're also going to enter combat while we go up these stairs. The reason because we destroyed the Mariposa military base, there's a bunch of supermutants here. You can kind of see them there. They will all attack us now because we destroyed their main other base, and so they're angry with us. We're going to speak to Morpheus, played by actor David Warner, known for his Star Trek fame. If you don't know who he played, he was known for playing. I forget what the characters are called. Because no offense, but I'm not a huge Star Trek fan. But he played his character tortured Patrick Stewart. So if that kind of helps know who he is, there you go. So yeah. So what we did there was we kind of quick save. We pressed 0 on that guy, but we quick save quick loaded just so that he wouldn't attack us. Because if you 0 out that guy's dialogue, he will attack you because he's still like. Oh, God. I might have to up my pick log if I can because it's seemingly quite low. Either that or the RNG if it's rough. Alright, so we're going to do a frame perfect trick here, which isn't actually super hard, but some people do struggle with it. So the way we do it is basically we need to arm this without these guys attacking us. So let's try it, shall we? Let's see if we can get it first try. Got it first try. Yeah, that's about a frame perfect skip, because if you don't do it frame perfect, one of those two supermutants will attack you, and it can take up to 4 tries, sometimes in a bad run, but usually you can get it very quickly in a thing. Now, we are coming very close to the end of Fallout 1. This run is very short. I mean, the world record's like 4 minutes. Currently held by Tomato Angus, where the G is silent. So, yep. 3, 2, 1. Okay, he's that's the guy. I forget what his name is, but he said bye, and so we're gonna go through here. Just skip all this post-game exposition. I'm also gonna get a quick drink of water. I'm gonna quickly sip a drink of water because I've commentating Fallout games by yourself is a bit tricky. Back out the game before the copyright music starts, and we're gonna switch to Fallout 2. I'm also gonna stop sharing my screen for the host, real quick. Just because there is a bit of a thing, so I apologize about that.
All right, Jack. You see the screen? Now that you've seen this, you do need to donate.
Oh yes, I forgot about that. Can you? Yeah, I forget if you guys can actually see the screen now. I forgot I added that because yeah. Right. Well, I forget it was birds, right?
Go Birds.
Oh, go birds. That's it. Go. Not twos. Okay. Apparently that's all caps now. There you go. Go Birds, right. Start game, right. Okay. So this is Fallout 2. Now this game is horrible. It's not. It's actually pretty good. But unfortunately, this game is the RNG in this game is horrific because and you're going to see me suffer. Hopefully, you guys can see the game, and you should be able to. Also, hopefully, you guys can hear the game. Hopefully, OBS is doing its job. So we're going to run through here. And pretty much, we're gonna hope these ants, and if these ants do end up, they do. Okay, these ants have collision, which is really fun, which is gonna be really funny for later, because of. Also, for the host, I will share my screen when we get to San Francisco. Okay, yep. It's just for some reason we've basically I learned this when I did a GDQ run of this game. Pretty much, if you share your screen on Discord, it basically will break the code we've kind of set. We don't know how it works. I discovered it, and we were very confused by it. And I will explain it in a bit, but you'll see when we... It doesn't do... Oh, great, of course. I need you... Okay. No, okay, this is... Please don't... Oh, this is going rough. Oh, good lord. Okay, they're not supposed to be this aggressive, but they are being... Oh, sorry, 1-6. Okay. Oh. This is really... That was not supposed to happen. Basically, ants are not supposed to be that aggressive. Sometimes they will follow you down a hallway, and it sucks. Though thankfully, there is sometimes where they will blow up with that bomb, and it's so good to see. So what we're going to head over to Cameron, who is this guy. This is simple trials for anyone curious. This is basically a area of. We're old enough to leave the village now, but we need to like prove to the village that we can survive out there in the dreaded wasteland. So yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to head over here, and we're going to head down this drawbridge right here, and we're going to set a quick save for a safety save. And this is one of the reasons why I can't share my screen, is because if I share my screen, I go a lot slower than this. Okay. Why is my party stopping me? So yeah, so we're gonna head down here. Pretty much, we go a lot faster in the game than we do in usual because I can also actually share my screen now, so let me do that. Oh, actually, I was sharing my screen the whole time. Never mind. I was still sharing my screen, but I succeeded the whole time. All right. Anyway, I'm gonna set up a glitch called save warping. So save warping. Sure, that was gonna mess up. There's an area here that has that, and it's weird. So save warping is now set up, and you'll see what I mean. It is a little bit awkward due to the amount of keys I have to press, because being the 90s. So we're going to speak to this guy named Loud Shoe. And we are going to... Okay, he has 3 bombs, some stim packs. Right, okay, he doesn't have what we need. So this is where the RNG kind of comes in a little bit rough. So, host, if you have anything you want to say while I keep refreshing the shop, feel free.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you want to keep up with Power Up with Pride after this event, our social media can be found by using !social in chat, and can join us on YouTube, Blue Sky, Mastodon, kind.social, or our Discord.
Alrighty, let's see if he... Okay, he's got 4 bombs. He has stim packs. He has no psycho. So we have a bit of a shopping list we need to get. We need to get stim packs. Not stim packs. Yeah, we need stim packs, 4 bombs. We need psycho, which is a drug. And we need... So we need to get some drugs. We need to get some stims, which are also okay. It's technically a drug. We also need to get... Oop, and the game crashed. Yay! Fallout, woo! Right, hold on, let me open up Task Manager. Yep, there we go. That's Task Manager.
Marathon Lock.
It's fine. I mean, that's actually not the first time that's done that today, so Task Manager load. Sure, close the right thing. There we go. We can keep task manager. Oh, okay, minimize task manager. It's fine. We have a load here. Oh, I might because we know the shop's bad. We're gonna have to do this anyway. So I don't know why the game's been crashing recently. It doesn't usually crash, but it has been recently. It's weird. I assume he's gonna have exactly the same stuff. He might not, but we shall see. He has 3 bombs and thing. We need, so I'll explain what we need. We need the psycho to dumb ourselves up to speak to a cult. We need the bombs to blow up a bunch of people, and we need what else do we need? And then we need stims just to kind of heal ourselves for like a section later in the game. And we will also need some power armor to do what I like to call the Hitman strat. And you'll see that hopefully when we get to it, if we get some pretty good luck. But let's have a look. So we have soup stems. We have no psycho. He's got down 2 bombs. So this is some pretty rough RNG. So we might be here for a little bit. So if you have anything else you want to quickly say?
So speaking of social, this is Power Up with Pride 2026, our flagship summer event. If you missed any runs in the marathon so far, and let me tell you, there have been some bangers. You can find them uploaded after the marathon on our YouTube channel. And as previously stated, you can stay up to date with this event and any future events on our Blue Sky or our Discord.
Oh, he's got psycho. Does he have the bombs? He doesn't. Damn. Okay. Also, you can see me kind of like go up and walk, kind of wandering around in the world map. That is legitimately
chosen.
That is legitimately just because it's passing. I'm just passing through the days because his shop resets like I think it's every 4 or 5 days, and yeah, I think actually the game was crashing. So I think I was clicking too fast, and I think I was trying to load that video, and yeah. Okay, he's got that. He's got that. Please have 4 bombs. Yay, he's got 4 bombs. Woo. Okay, we can continue. Let's go. Well, I say that. Will he have power armor? We shall see. Save there. Definitely save there. Right, so one thing we're going to do is we're going to get store credit. We're going to buy some stuff off him. So we're going to get store credit. We're going to try to anyway. We're going to steal all his money from him, all 6,000 coins from him. Then we're going to go to his shop, and we're going to buy 1 bomb from him. Where's his bomb? There's his bomb. We're going to buy 1 bomb from him, and we're going to give all his coins back to him. That's called getting store credit. Then I'm going to quick save, just so we can still have the bomb. Arm the bomb. I don't want to quick save when we do arm the bomb, because if we quick save after arming the bomb, it can sometimes glitch and blow up in my pocket and kill me. We don't really want that. And we want him to lay face down, or face up, which he is. And he has power armor, so we are good. We can continue. So there we go. That is the shop section done. So we need all the rest of the bombs, which are these, all these, and I think he has soup stems, which we haven't. There's the soup stems. All right, we are done. Now we can continue. Right now, time to do the save warping part. So we're going to load back our load here. We're going to go here. We're going to back out the game. We're going to load our quick save. And now we're in the world map as the quick save character. So if we quick, that was very cute. If we click 7 in the world map, we then go to the area we need to be at. And there we go. We have fast traveled as the quick save character. You're not supposed to be able to do that. Basically, what we do is we kind of glitch the world map to go into the save of the quick save character. And it's just a lot quicker. Obviously, you're not supposed to do that. Glitch. But yeah. Now we're going to deal with the worst character in all of Fallout, and his name is Ken Lee. He is a member of the She Empire. If you've played Fallout 4, they do get referenced in that game by Kellogg, or as I like to call him, Kellogg's Cornflakes, in the flashback sequence in the memory den. If you've played Fallout 4, you'll know what I'm talking about. If you haven't played Fallout 4, you'll no clue what I'm talking about. He basically's like, oh, do I want to go back to working for the She or whatever? If you haven't heard that bit, play that section again. It's a pretty good section. Kind of, it's just all walking section, but yeah. Is he dead? Yeah, he's dead. Okay, let's go. Right. No, load. So we're going to do another save warp. And we're going to F10 Yep, L up. There we go. And then we're going to go to 6, not 5, because 5 will break everything. We're going to use the stem, because that'll dumb us up to speak to these guys in the robes, who are the Hobologists, who are a cult. And as we all know, you have to be dumb to be in a cult. So we are going to do this. Now, you know when I said the ants have collision? Well, the ants have collision, but the walls don't. That wall here does not have collision at all. I did that too early. And you can just walk. You can just walk through that wall. I keep quick-stepping too early. There we go.
Just a suggestion. We all know this as speedrunners.
I mean, that is a question in speedrunning. Is what are walls? And we'll see. Actually, we will see that in some Fallout 3. So get excited for that. We're getting close to the end of actually Fallout 2. We just have to go and do a few other things. Right, so we're going to go up these stairs, lead out here, and we're going to quick save, and we're going to do a final load warp, where we're going to F10, L up, that one, yep, there we go, boom, thank you, cool, sick. And we're going to go to 3, no, F3, 3. I've had to save these on my phone, because I don't actually remember everywhere I'm supposed to go. Yep. Yeah, just keep saying a quick save every time. So that was our final save warp. And so now we're going to go through here. Also, yes, for anyone who's curious, this Fallout 2 sadly is not that popular due to the RNG. I mean, there's only I think 10 runners on the SRC, so yeah. So if you do want to run Fallout 2, definitely do. It is a very fun run. Same with Fallout 1. I'd say Fallout 1 is a little more easier. Yeah. Right, this is the Hitman strat. Now, if you wonder what do I mean by that, if you've ever played Hitman, either the old Hitman games or the World of Assassination trilogy, that is because if we took off our power armor here, they will all attack us. But because we're wearing the correct attire in this area, they will let us be. For example, the Hitman strat. I think I'm the only other person in the Fallout community who calls it that. But it is the Hitman strat. So
Walking like you own the place.
Yep. So yeah. So also the problem with this power armor is, unfortunately, we do walk very slow. We do unfortunately run quite a lot slower than we do if we're not wearing it, because it adds weight to us, which is kind of depressing. But yep. Okay. We're also taking damage because these floors are electric. But we're going to go and grab the first of 2 Geks we're going to be grabbing in this trilogy. Or the Garden of Eden creation kits. And that's Gek number 1 grabbed. Gek number 2 will be in Fallout 3. So this pretty much, we have 3 main objectives now. We've grabbed the Gek. Now we need to go and kill the President of the United States, and that is, his name is Dick Richardson, or Richard Richardson. But because it's way too funny to say Richard Richardson, his name is Dick Richardson, which is even funnier. So we're gonna go kill the President, because he has the presidential key card we need. There's the President in a suit and tie. And pretty much, we need that for some turrets, because we're setting up a fight for the hardest boss fight in any video game ever made. Frank Horrigan. Now, if you're like, well, how is Frank Horrigan hard? It's because I will tell you when we get to the fight. But he's difficult. He is really hard. But yeah. Well, he's really hard, but we're going to make him really easy. Please say the President's dead. The President is really hard to kill. Mostly because he won't die, and we also only have 1 bomb, so yeah.
So does he just have a boatload of hit points or something?
Say that again?
Does he just have a boatload of hit points or something?
Oh yeah, he's got a lot. He has a lot. He's also a lot more difficult. So one thing you'll have noticed is I did fail a few pickpockets during this run. The President is a lot more difficult to pickpocket, because if he notices you once, he will automatically go into into a hostile state like that, and that's why it's a lot of just trial and error. So hopefully this will be the... Okay, he didn't notice us there. Hopefully, if he will die this time. We know if he's dead if he stays down, which he did. Yay! Woo! The president's dead. Right, so we're gonna get presidential keycard. I might not want to say that actually. I don't want black helicopters flying outside my house. Anyway, let's let's continue on. So, we're gonna quick save this. Quick load this. Quick save this door. Sorry. And we're gonna quick save this door. And what we're going to do is we're going to press P and we're going to rest for about 12 hours, just so we can go smarter again. We're going to speak to this guy named Tom Murray. He's an old man in a lab coat, or no, a bald man in a lab coat is what the game described him as. And he's a scientist who has agreed to blow up the place. He's agreed to self-destruct and blow up his place of employment. This place always will always blow up, no matter what. You can't stop the oil rig from being destroyed. I don't believe you can. It's either Frank Horrigan will do it when he's dead, or yeah, it's like Raven Rock in Fallout 3, where we will be actually going. So yeah.
Did I just see another president there?
No, I like to call him the vice president. We actually don't know, but I like to call him the vice president, just because he's also there. But yeah, we don't actually know who he is. The game doesn't describe him. The game just describes him, and same as the president, as a well-dressed man. That's all they really describe them as, sadly. So I just call him the vice president because that just makes more sense. But yeah. Also, for anyone who's curious who these guys are the Enclave, the big bads of Fallout. No, I need to take off the power armor because we've spoke to them and they're okay with us now. Alrighty, so final boss fight. Here we go. Final boss fight of Fallout 2. Make sure we don't go near Frank Horrigan, or that will be bad. So we're going to trigger. Alright, so the fight has started. Right, so I'm going to sit here and drink some water. All I will have to do during this really hard boss fight is press spacebar every once in a while. So this fight is really hard. Now, if you're curious, hard. That is because if you do this normally, without any planned preparation and go into this blind, how most players went into this back in the 90s, basically you would be fighting all these guys, alright, all these soldiers, alright, like Sergeant Granite and his platoon, Frank Horrigan, who has like 999 health, or almost 10,000 health, and all these turrets. These guys, in about 5 minutes, can wipe you and your entire party very fast. So it's a very hard boss fight, normally playing it, if you don't go into it with a lot of planning. Even if you have full power armor, the best guns, the best armor, a bunch of health, you will still get absolutely shredded and slaughtered. But yeah, but if you plan, because you have to plan this fight out. You can't just go into this full rage. Sadly, thankfully we go into this fully planned out, and we just get everyone to do the thing. Like he took out this guy. So we'll see how long this takes. This is very RNG on if he'll die. Oh, we did set the violence in this game to low. Now that wasn't just for you guys, but that was also just because if you usually kill Frank Horrigan, now he's dead. If you kill Frank Horrigan, he'll like split in two and go all over the place. And yeah, and that's Fallout 2. Right, let me back out the game. Yep.
After the Enclave's destruction,
okay. Nope, stop. Copyright music, go away. Go away. Right, Fallout 3. Okay, so yeah, that's Fallout 1 and 2. Yeah, if we set the violence to low in Fallout 2, Frank Horrigan just takes a knee and he dies like that. We are going to, hopefully you guys can see Fallout 3. I don't know if you guys can. We're going to load a preloaded save file in the vault. And we are also going to, before we actually start, or like properly start Fallout 3, we are going to actually do a cool little strat here. Sorry, it's not a cool strat, it's legitimately just basically because we've skipped being born, which is where you usually pick the name, to actually still go with the name Go Birds, we are going to hopefully when the game loads. Fallout 3 likes to do Fallout 3. There's a weird glitch where Fallout 3 has this like black screen for about 30 seconds. So, or for a certain amount of time. So I'm just going to wait for the game to actually properly load. There we go. /show, Show. Come on, page. You can type. Right. Go birds. There we go. Right. So now our name is now Go Birds. Woo.
You can make it.
In Fallout 3. Basically, we usually skip the whole birthing sequence of the game. I don't need my
You just stay here.
notes now. We usually skip the birthing sequence in the game, and usually that's where you pick your name and you customize your character. However, we could just to be able to change our name, we just use that console command, which obviously is not allowed. It would be allowed in a regular speedrun of the game, but because this is a marathon run and I don't plan to submit this to SRC, we are going to we can do that. Can I get trick push? Come on, Liam Neeson. No, Liam Neeson.
Quite the
Liam Neeson. Liam Neeson's knees, son.
Yeah. We basically tried to push Liam Neeson into that into a dialogue trigger, but we didn't get it because it's really hard. Right, so Fallout 3. This game, you'll notice, is not like Fallout 1 and 2. This is the one most of you all probably have played, and most likely have played. If you've not played it, I'll be shocked. This was huge. This was about after a good few years of none of them, because this came out in 2008. This came out actually 10 years after Fallout 2 came out. So there was no Fallout game for 10 years. I mean, true, there's not been a Fallout game for 10 years since then, but nearly 10 years since 76. But you know, Fallout 5 is coming.
What are you doing down?
I think. I hope. But yeah, so
you ready for your surprise?
we're gonna shoot Jonas. Go through here. We shoot Jonas because it skips dialogue between him and Liam Neeson. We shoot these 3 targets. And then we're going to kill a rad roach. Oh, okay. There we go. And then we're going to speak to Liam Neeson.
Good work.
And then we're going to push him over into push him over to this little trigger here. And skip that dialogue there. Alrighty, here we go. So, let me take a quick drink, because this is going to be a lot to explain.
I'm the overseer's daughter, so what? Like, I get any kind of special treatment.
I wasn't really nervous the glitch isn't going to work, but hopefully.
The beginning and the end.
For Power Up
far
with
as I
Pride
can tell,
2026, we're raising money for
Go on
Point
now.
of Pride,
You've
which
got
is a trans-led 501(c)(3) nonprofit organization that provides access to gender-affirming health and wellness services. The vast majority of recipients of their services are trans youth, folks living with disabilities and chronic illness, and folks living in rural and unaffirming regions. Your support ensures they can receive the affirming care they need. If you want to help us out with that mission, go ahead and type !donate in chat.
I'm very impressed with how you guys have done so. 5 grand in 3 days, I believe.
2 so far. There'll be a 3rd coming.
That is very impressive. Okay. Oh no! Why am I trying to clip through this door? I was like, why am I not clipping through this door? I'm not supposed to clip through the door. Okay. Okay, so we're clipping through a lot of these walls. You'll notice the screen is flickering a little bit, and yes, for I assume it's on the screen. Photosensitivity warning. It is heavily debated on if it is actually, because we've never actually tested it on anyone who is photosensitive. I am epileptic, but not photosensitive, so yeah. Okay, right. Hard glitch. We may also need to actually boot the game off because a couple times, because sometimes this glitch only works on certain launches of the game. But we're going to try it. Here we go. Right. So if you want to say anything while I'm trying to get this glitch, feel free.
So I'll point you all over to the incentive for saving and destroying Seattle in Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. So far, we have Save Seattle in the lead at $210, with Destroy Seattle not too far behind at $136.11. We've been informed that Saving Seattle is 4 minutes faster, but if, and to borrow Jaxler's point, you just want to do the funniest thing possible, and in the meantime, get us another 4 minutes faster, you can always choose Destroy Seattle, let that come up from behind. Still got a little bit of time. You got this run and one more to get those in.
Right, let's try again.
Two
So
more,
this
my
is
mistake.
so this is called Cliff Cripple. If we can't get it, I may have to do some cheating just to try and stay on time, because sometimes this can take forever. My timing's a little off here, so. Nope.
This is just like a normal morning for me.
Yeah, is it?
I mean, I'm a little bit dyspraxic. I don't fall quite so far, but
Okay, yeah, I'm not getting it. Just so we can stay on time. This run months, I think. 6. Oh, F move, run. F move, run months. No, I forget. F move, run months. 6. F. I'm trying to remember what it is. F move. Is it run, 6? Oh, I forget what the friggin'. Oh god, I can't even cheat because I forget what it is. I might have to quickly have a quick Google. I'll try and see if I can get it. Alright, let's try one more refresh, and then if I can't get it, we'll. I was gonna say, can we try? No, because I feel like if this isn't working, Missile Cripple won't do it either. So this glitch is really hard to get, unless you're running the GOG version, which I'm not. I assume that because the world record holder runs the GOG version, so. Yeah. Alright, yeah, right, I'm gonna do this. One sec. I'm just gonna tab out the game. Can I get my cursor back, please? Right, one sec. Let me just do this real fast.
if you happen to just be joining us, this is Power Up with Pride 2026, dedicating Point of Pride. You can donate using !donate in chat, and check out the schedule for runs for the rest of the night and tomorrow by using !schedule.
That's what that was it. That's what I forgot to do. Set yes, F move, run, mod 6. Alright, there we go. Right, okay. So, let me explain kind of what I did there. So I've used a command basically best way to explain it basically just simulates the same speed we'd get if we got the glitch. Sadly the glitch just isn't working. I think it is because of the boot of your PC, as well as my also current theory. Sometimes that works because sometimes I've had it where I'll boot a PC on once and then it'll work, and then I boot it on again. Or I'll boot it on once, it works, and then if I boot off and then boot back on again, it just doesn't work the next time. So that is also a current theory, and I'm not turning my PC off. So yeah. Sadly, we also with Cliff Cripple, we still don't entirely know. So the glitch would be called what's it called? Speed Cripple. Pretty much, usually we walk into cripple animation, but again, we didn't get the glitch sadly. So yeah, but just so we can at least stay on time, I have to do that as a quick safety strat. Yeah, but it's pretty much. I could have gone for probably Missile Cripple, but that's just one glitch we won't see in this game. But yeah. Alrighty, well, we are gonna head. Oh yes, you are gonna hear that. I'm just gonna quickly sit back up. Yeah. So you can hear that a few times, like, I guess it was nothing. The reason why that plays is because in Fallout 1, 2, and 3, and New Vegas, we play as voiceless protagonists, aka characters that don't speak, for the RPG element. However, if you play as it, because we're playing as a child in this game, we share dialogue with all the other kids in the game. And so because of that, you'll often hear, I guess it was nothing when we like end up leaving combat. So yeah.
I guess it was nothing.
So yeah. So we're going to discover the Citadel, which is also known as the Pentagon in the real world. Yeah, the Pentagon was basically taken over by the Brotherhood of Steel, and it's now the Citadel. So yeah, so while we walk all the way to I guess technically, oh, one thing I actually need to do as well, just for safety reasons. There we go. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to explain the story of these games for you. I'm going to explain the story of this game for you, and how this game is basically the story of Fallout 1 and 2 told slightly differently. So, the first part of this game is pretty much we start in a vault, and then our dad leaves, and we have to... Our dad leaves the vault, and then we have to... we have to basically... Thanks, Brahman. We have to... Our dad leaves and goes missing, we have to go find him. In Fallout 1, we have to go and find our dad, and find... we have to go find a water. And then in the second half of this game, after our dad Liam Neeson dies, by this point in the game he's dead. So you know, 07 to Liam Neeson. What's it called? Pretty much we need to go and find the Gek and deal with the Enclave. That's the same in Fallout 2. In Fallout 2, we need to go find a Gek for our town Arroyo, and deal with the Enclave, who are also wanting the Gek. But I think they're wanting for more mischievous reasons. But yeah, so...
And if I'm remembering right, that the Gek pretty much just like blows away some
I guess it was
radius of terrain and then turns it into like fertile land or something. Am I remembering that right?
Yeah, it's a terraforming kit. So what it basically will do is it pretty much, the second you it and lay it on the floor, it will basically, apparently I've never actually seen it do anything, but we don't see it in the game. What it will do is it will basically take a surrounding area and turn it from dust and dirt and dead grass to nice, and terraform the land to have nice water and stuff like that. So yeah. I did actually have
The one thing I remember the Gek doing was very violently ending your game in one of the story beats.
Believe so.
I don't remember the exact context, but you end up going into one of the vaults, finding a Gek, and then terraforming yourself, I believe.
Oh yes, that is this game. We are going to be heading there, but we won't be doing that yet. We're going to pick it up. I'm a little stuck. Slight issue. Well, there we go. The joys of quick save, quick load. In a normal game, you'd probably have to try and TCL out of there, or reload your last save if you fall in there, or try and jump your way out. But thankfully, I was able to clip out. So yes, we're heading to... Basically, we're skipping pretty much all the game. We're heading to Little Lamp, which is a place full of kids, pretty much. It is a cave full of children. There's no adults in there because they get kicked out by the time they get in there. By the time they get, like, I think 16. And there's actually one kid in here who does get kicked, who is, like, getting kicked out because he's turned 16. Yeah. And what we're going to do is we're going to clip through a wall so we can skip the most annoying character in all of Fallout, Mayor McCready. He does reappear in Fallout 4, where apparently he's worse. I've actually never run into him, sadly, in Fallout 4, just because don't crash. I never really know where to find him. Can't jump, there we go. Right, so we're going to go over here, and we're going to try a Spyro the Dragon speedrunner. You may it may remind you of I think it's like void flying or whatever it is. People like to reference some marathons I've run this at. People like to reference this to like Spyro speedruns, because we're swimming in the void. Yeah. Alrighty.
I thought the most annoying character in Fallout was Ken Lee.
I mean, there's too many annoying characters. A lot of them are all annoying. Though Ken Lee does suck. I mean, we had a good Ken Lee, but he can suck. I mean, he can kill Rensley, yeah. Alrighty. I got shot. So yeah, so we are heading to Vault, I think 83? I don't know. Right into a vault. Grab a stim pack. We've got some bobby pins in there too. Right, so this is basically where we have to go and find the Gek. So, yeah. Also, for anyone what age we are in this game, we're 16. We clipped through that wall so we can skip the goat. Which is obviously just... Now, you can skip the goat in glitchless by just simply telling Mr. Broch that you don't want to do it, and he'll let you not do it. Well, you can talk your way out of it. Please, thank you. So we're going to clip through these walls by quick save, quick loading. That's how we get through. It gets hard clip, and I got it first try. Look at that. It's definitely not like I've run this game for 3 years. Alright. Clip through this wall. Oh, bump. Alright, let's see if I can get this first try. I did! Woo! Let's go.
Let's go.
Alrighty, so, where are we? Okay, so, there's Fox. We're going to actually go and release Fox, who is the best character in Fallout. If you don't know who Fox is, you're missing out. He's great. He's this, like, super mutant who's really nice and really cool. He also, like, yells. There he is. Oh, no, he's not there. Not where he is. Sometimes, I really hope we might get it. Sometimes Fox can talk when we get stuck in an unskippable cutscene, and it's amazing when he does. And if he does, you'll love it. Sometimes he'll be like, I'm trying to remember what he says. Sometimes he's like,
I guess it was
no, not that, I
nothing.
didn't say that. Alright, we're gonna quick save, and I'm gonna go for a third-person interaction. Didn't get it there. There you go. I got the Gek. And down here, clip into this window. And there we go. We're out of the Gek chamber. We have to be very careful in that room, because that room radiation. Usually, there's Fox. He's right there.
Yeah, I mean,
I feel he yells.
2 billion rads there.
Yeah, we have to be careful because we have to swim through some water that's kind of radiated, and if we get too radiated, we die. Poisoning. Yeah. Right, so this is supposed to be a big, oh my god, huh? This is supposed to be a big, like, plot twist, because we're going to run into a man called Colonel Autumn, who's supposed to be, well, he's supposed to be dead this part in the game, because basically there's a section after we find our dad in Vault 112, and we start helping try to turn on the purification chamber.
You're certain she's unharmed?
Colonel Autumn comes with a few other Enclave people, and he wants Liam Neeson to turn over the water purification chamber. Liam Neeson obviously refuses, and then he basically like kind of does something to it to kind of kill himself and to kill Colonel Autumn. Colonel Autumn, however, if you look closely when he's dying, I'm also control my second monitor while in game. It's very weird. However, you can sometimes see Colonel Autumn like inject himself with what I believe is Radaway. Sorry, Radex. Radex, for those who don't know, it just lowers your the amount of radiation you get. Radaway completely eradicates the radiation you've garnered. So yeah. Alrighty, so we're now in Raven Rock, which is basically the Enclave's prison. And there is a new president in town. This is the one there's a new president after we killed Dick Richardson. This one's John Henry Eden. and we're helping this one. This one's a little bit different though, and you'll see why in a minute. Yeah, so we're gonna head through here. We're gonna clip past all these 2 Enclave soldiers, and we're gonna go for one of the hardest tricks on the game. I did get it during practice yesterday, or technically today if you're in America. Because for me in the morning, for me in the UK, it is. I didn't get it. I clipped through, but I didn't get it properly. For me at the moment, it's currently 4:10 in the morning, so, so I'm on the night shift. But yeah, what's it called? So usually you can clip through there and like get into there before they like those like robots will kill the Enclave soldiers because they're working with us. But I didn't get it because it's really tricky. It's like so inconsistent. But I did get it during practice. I was really proud of myself. Yeah.
Oh, hey, look, it's Mr. House.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's John Henry Eden, who's a president. But yeah, Mr. House, they're very similar, I guess. Sadly, the John Henry Eden doesn't show up in the movie, no, TV show. It needs to be a movie though. Which, by the way, I hope you guys, if you guys have seen the TV show, really you guys enjoy. I personally did. If you haven't seen the TV show, there is one. It is amazing. It is on Amazon Prime, so if you do have Twitch Prime, 2 things you can do is, I believe this account is affiliated, so definitely subscribe to Twitch Prime. And also, if you haven't, I assume that means you've also got Prime Video. Watch the Fallout TV show. It's 2 seasons, but they're great. So yeah, but obviously watch season 1 before you watch season 2, because season 2 will make no sense. So yeah. Right, so we've left Raven Rock, and we're now heading to the Citadel, which is where we discovered earlier. You can also actually see Rivet City right there, which is just an old, destroyed, abandoned aircraft carrier. Well, I say abandoned, people moved into it and now live there. So that's where we have to go to find Madison Lee, who is also in Fallout 4. You'll probably know her from Fallout 4, if you've all played Fallout 4. Yeah. Alrighty. Getting close to the end. Right, so for tech, time will be coming up when we press enter, when we type in 216, so do get ready on time. I assume this event uses Node CG2, so thankfully the button should be. What the f? Okay, I've clipped in the window. There we go.
One more time with feeling.
Right. Now. 2, 1, 1, 6. Enter. No. Enter. There we go. That was the slowest I've ever written it. There we go. There we go, that's time. That's for 1, 2, and 3, all any percent back-to-back respective categories. If you do want to run the Fallout games, that can be either Fallout 1, 2, 3, New Vegas, 4, Tactics, Brotherhood of Steel, though no one really runs Tactics on Brotherhood of Steel. You can, there is a great community for it. There's also a very active SRC. If you want to run the Anthology, which I am learning, which is why I run Trilogy, is because there is also a SRC for that. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this run. It's a very fun little run.
And so it was that the lone wanderer ventured forth from Vault 101.
I forget what his name is.
Intent on discovering the fate of a father who had once sacrificed the future of humanity.
Nah, I forget his name.
For that of his only child.
Yeah, so that's for Trilogy.
The capital wasteland proved
sorry,
a cruel,
There you
inhospitable place.
All right. Any last shout-outs or anything you want to plug?
Yeah, I want to thank the entire Fallout community, especially
it was not until the end of this long
Fallout 3 world record holder.
That the lone wanderer learned the true meaning of that greatest of virtues.
Technology is silent for getting me into doing this run.
Stepping into the
and for teaching me
irradiated
Fallout
control
2.
chamber of Project
And for actually sending me
Purity.
some strats.
The child followed the example of
I want to thank Spicy,
sacrificing life itself for the greater good
persuading me
of
to
mankind.
do Fallout 3. And Leon and Jack to Hearts for
Thankfully,
getting me to do Fallout 1 and 2.
when selected by the sinister
yeah,
president to
and
be
then you
his
guys
instrument
accepted
of
the role.
annihilation, the Wanderer refused.
Well, it's been a pleasure, Paige. Thank you very much.
Humanity, with all its flaws, was deemed worthy of preservation. The waters of life
folks.
flowed at last. Free
Hope you
and
enjoyed that
pure
run of Fallout
for any
Trilogy.
and all.
If you're just
The
joining us,
capital
we're raising
wasteland.
money for Point of Pride. Point of Pride, trans-led and 501c3 nonprofit organization who've served tens of thousands of people in all 50 states and over 100 countries by providing access to gender-affirming health and wellness services. They're currently celebrating their 10-year anniversary. In that time, they've raised nearly $6 million US for the support of their mission. Money we raise will go to their various support programs, such as their Electrolysis Support Fund, which is a scholarship-like program that provides direct financial assistance to trans femme people in need of permanent hair removal services they cannot otherwise afford. We're going to take it over to a break. Grab some water, grab a snack, whatever you need. We'll be back shortly with Splatterhouse Wanpaku Graffiti, read by Debonair VT. Don't go away.